10 let me hold it. So he ain't put the on. Plus I was always touching. They make my mama take me home. For all that play on, we on you just like a crayon. Cause I could never go out like I'm Trayvon. Black on black, coupe, call it soda, black and Akon. Front door service like a...
Aboard the Concha Del Mar, earn double XP for all games played in the wreck.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this group. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Philadelphia. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And for Philadelphia, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Powell in at the center position. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you played?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Maxey passes to Curry, to the middle. Maxey, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And here's Embiid after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Curry passes to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Passes it to Brunson. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely, and he gets the bucket.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Maxey passes to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Powell, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And here's Maxey after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Embiid trying to break loose. Nice D from Doncic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
A pass to Finney Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. From downtown, they get it back. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Brunson against Curry. Back to Embiid. And Embiid pulls it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Doncic outside. Kicks it to Powell. It's to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 5 on the clock. Tries from 10. And another basket for Dallas. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Doncic. Out to the right wing. Takes the 13-footer. It's not going to go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
A game they definitely felt they could win. And with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Brown comes in for Porzingis. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Curry. Bullock with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
.152 left to play here in the first. Kleber inside. Defended by Thibault. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Kleber slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Korkmaz. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Now, here's Doncic. They lead by 7. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 11.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now, here's Curry. He's guarded by Bullock. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dallas leading by 10. On the wing, Doncic. Shot from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 13.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side, Curry. Here's Thibault. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Drummond. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
is getting in that weight room and living in there, basically, doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. A lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Maxi Kleber is out there with Brown. And it's Green. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Kleber. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Now, here's Bullock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Curry on the wing. They get it again. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Drummond.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And Dorsey, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor. But it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possession for his team.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Porzingis is coming in for Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Reggie Bullock. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxi subbed in for Curry. Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Maxi. Goes up on the block. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Joel Embiid. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Driving in. Unable to get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
And so here is Dallas after the miss from Joel Embiid. Here's Here's Porzingis, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Niang, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Mavericks leading by 11. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Brunson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green kicks to Embiid. Green bounce pass. Maxey passes to Niang. With his first shot attempt and foul on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Philadelphia, George Niang, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Doncic looking it over. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic throws it down.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Maxey passes to Harris. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 17 now.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Passes to Niang. Fires it up. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more than a physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points and 3 rebounds. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, now forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so in the game for the 76ers, outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Porzingis, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Now, here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Tries from 10. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Maxey. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Embiid at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And the pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith, and the three ball is good. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell.
And it's Sterling Brown in for Porzingis. And then for Philadelphia, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Curry passes to Drummond. Shoots from 8. Mavericks with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Curry kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. To the inside, Finney-Smith. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here's Curry. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Niang, that's good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Shoots over Curry. Again, the Mavericks score.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Here's Drummond, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic against Curry. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Curry against Kleba. Doncic outside. Good D by Drummond.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And here now is Thybulle. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good. Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Doncic, here we go. It's good. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Doncic outside from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Hard hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
And so it's Dallas controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Green. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Doncic, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. Maxey passes to Niang. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over Embiid. Drilled from 11 feet out. Doncic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Now, here's Maxey, headed by Green. And Danny Green hits from deep. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic passes to Green. On the left block, and Doncic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Just another way Luka Doncic is such a tough cover. This guy's knack for getting into the painted area and converting both easy shots and contested shots.
Embiid, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over Maxey. Again, the Mavericks score.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Niang. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Niang passes to Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Maxey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. Over Maxey. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Green. And that's now 35 points for Luka Doncic. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Maxey. The pass to Embiid. Shoots over Powell. Good on the shot.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Now, here's Doncic. Powell, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Maxey, no good. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Green passes the pop.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And guys, let's get your take.